Bem-vindos ao Alta, vamos jogar Mobius Final Fantasy. Ok, vamos para o capítulo final, fechando o loop. Final da primeira temporada. Se não me engano, tem 2 temporadas.
What madness is this now?
Your potential changed people.
I don't care what you or anyone in this world says to make me fight. It's all lies.
Garland! You cannot kill him. He carries your hope on his shoulders as well.
You think that I don't know that? Hope pushes me on and weighs on my chest like chains.
I too must confess, I let myself get carried away by it. By the promise of hope.
Fine, have your hope for all the good it does you. Just leave me out of it. It's got nothing to do with me.
It has everything to do with you. It was you who started this. Your responsibility for planting the seed of hope in Palamecia's soil.
That's nothing I ever wanted.
You never knew what you wanted in the first place. Which just might be the reason why you made it this far.
Oh, Garland. Way to put a positive spin on things.
Ok. Aí, mais uma cena. Não.
Here we
Sim.
are, a band of heretics in defiance of the laws of Palamecia.
And yet, all along, we've been dancing to the prophecy's tune. And we've placed our hope in the warrior of light, like everyone else.
You don't make very good heretics. Or maybe it's that the prophecy's pull is just too strong.
So we follow the prophecy?
It'd sure make a lot of things easier.
Ok. Aí vamos ver. Entrada do labirinto. The Procession. No final disso aqui vai ter uma cena. Mas eu vou fazer um corte. Porque isso aqui é a parte que tem batalhas difíceis, então vai demorar um pouquinho. Mas dá pra fazer uma evocação aqui ao vivo, hein? Então vamos lá, já que acumulamos o suficiente, vamos ver o que sai daqui. Não consegui nada. Todas as invocações nas 2 contas, indo nesse X. Vem trabalho, mas não trabalho especial. Trabalho normal. Realmente não veio nada. Então, vou fazer um corte e seguir para esse The Procession. E depois disso, tem outra cena já. Tem outra área com cena. Mas, vou fazer um corte agora. Ok, aí vamos lá. The Procession. Vai ter uma cena.
Even full-blooded heretics like Maya and Garland couldn't resist the ever-present pull of the light of hope. At some point, they started wanting me to defeat chaos, just like Vox.
It's not just them. It's all of Palamecia. Everyone wants you to defeat chaos. They can't help but want it. And I bet they won't stop cheering for you till it's done.
Honestly, nothing makes me less enthusiastic than a cheering crowd. What if I run?
You could do that, and be branded a heretic, and killed.
Yeah, that's what they say. But Garland and Maya seem to be doing just fine.
You got a point. Maybe you could run.
If I do, I'll go somewhere outside Palamecia, away from any annoying fairies.
Oh, I feel lonely already.
First, if you want to escape Palamecia, you'll have to defeat Chaos.
Looks like I'm still on the hook then. Follow the prophecy, fight Chaos.
True enough, but you're closer than you think. Look. The Gate of Hope. A doorway beyond Palamecia. When Chaos falls, it will open.
Really? How do you know that?
Heretics, no.
Ok. Aí tem cena também aqui, mas demora um pouco, então vou fazer um corte e passar por essa parte. Ok, foi super rápido na verdade. Mas enfim. Essa parte aqui até que é fácil, mas mais pra frente vai complicar.
You keeping an eye on me? Making sure I don't run from my fight with Chaos?
I always have eyes for you.
That's so.
Well, I'm also worried, to be honest. I became a witch, a heretic, so I could fight back against the twisted prophecy and the injustice of this world. And now, here I am, hoping you'll go through with it and follow the prophecy's path. When I think about it, I disgust myself. And yet, there is joy in me too. I'm proud that I'm able to fight by your side. It feels right to be the witch, backing up the warrior of light, bringing the fight to Chaos. It feels like my mission, my hope.
You sound a little self-absorbed, if you ask me.
Perhaps. Or maybe I'm high on hope.
Well, whatever it is, snap out of it. Please.
Yes, I should throw away the hope I placed in you.
That just makes it sound like I'm going to die.
You won't. I won't let you.
Ok. Aí... Aqui não tem história. Aí mais pra frente vai ter e vai ser 3 em seguida. Então vou fazer um corte. Ok, próxima parte. Divine Battleground. Vai ter uma cena e nas outras duas áreas também. Nas outras duas
Why
próximas
are you
áreas.
so concerned about me?
Like I've said many times before, I expect great things from you.
Many times to many blanks, you mean? How many other blanks have you expected great things from?
You're the only one who's made it this far.
So, tell me, did you have one ribbon for each of the dozens of blanks who made their way here to this graveyard?
The stories of Palamecia have a way of turning back on themselves. People play the roles they are given until they can play them no more.
You and me included.
If you don't like it, defeat Chaos and open the Gate of Hope. I'll handle the rest.
What rest?
I'll tell you when it comes to it. Vox may be listening.
Exactly what you'd say if you and Vox were planning something behind my back.
Suspect me if you like. I suspect myself sometimes. Like when my hope gets the better of me, and I find myself attacking you.
You need to get it together. Attack me again and I'll put you down. Then, I guess I'll be free to do as I please.
Should that happen, so be it. I trust you to do the right thing.
Aí aqui também tem história, mas eu vou... não vou seguir direto. Deve ser rápido, mas enfim, vou fazer um corte. Ok, foi bem rapidinho também. Aí vai ter mais uma parte de história depois.
Living graves. Why show me this? For what purpose? You want me to give up before I even fight? All these blanks, and not one could defeat chaos.
There are some who did.
Sid.
Yes, and others.
Others. What are their names?
I forget everything. When chaos falls, a wave of forgetfulness spreads, robbing all of their memories. I too have lost many memories myself.
You can't remember who fought before?
Then it is exactly as I had feared. Every time chaos is bested in battle, everyone in the world starts to forget. That's why no one in Palamecia remembers the past, their history. They don't even know when it was that chaos first appeared in this world. Because each time he leaves, he takes their memories with him.
They forget, and history repeats itself. Chaos appears again and again, and each time the world is brought to ruin. And the few dozens of warriors who have been lucky to fight him.
They're the blanks in these graves.
Each grave is one time Sarah has lost and mourned. There is only one way Sarah has been able to suffer such despair without losing her mind. It is because she forgets. Yet, even if her memories may fade, in the depths of her heart, despair gathers in a darkening pool. And gradually, Palamecia is filled with that dark water, that despair.
What is this world? Really?
A place that takes the raw stuff of despair and fashions it into hope. That's what I think.
What's that? Of course. You were a warrior of light too.
Can't say.
Well, that's convenient.
Ok. Eu acho que era a última parte. Vamos pra entrada do labirinto. Mas eu não vou mostrar essa parte. Ok, vamos lá. Não vou mostrar, obviamente, as batalhas, mas a história sim.
Here we are, the beginning of the end. The start of the fight to finish it all.
So, what's ending? The prophecy of the Warrior of Light? This stupid story? The journey of a man and his antagonistic fairy?
It's no fun without a little mystery.
No fun for you, maybe.
Oh, that's not true at all. I always have fun with you around. Mostly.
So I hear that out of the hundreds and hundreds of blanks that fought chaos, some of them actually won.
Good news, right? Doesn't it make you feel like you got a shot too?
Thanks for the vote of confidence. But chaos just keeps coming back, even if a blank does win.
That's the despair part. But beat chaos, and a new hope will be born. Sid was the first warrior of light. He defeated chaos many times, and each time hope was born anew in the world. That hope saved the world time and time again, because Sid never stopped fighting. Over and over it went, until eventually Palamecia became addicted to hope itself. The warrior of light, chaos, Palamecia couldn't go on without that story keeping hope alive. That's why when Sid finally laid down his sword, it looked for others who could take up the mantle and become the next Warrior of Light.
Those others were the blanks?
Actors, playing their parts in the story of the Warrior of Light, tracing the steps of Sid's adventure. A performance following the script in the prophecy.
Vox's story. I know how it goes.
No, it's not Vox's story. He's just a guide, the narrator. Palamecia is the author of this story. The world itself made the prophecy. A world of which I am a small part. Look.
Are they stars? No. It's the light of all the hope in the world.
The light of hope is gathering. To you. No one can stop your story now. See it through. All the way to the end.
Warrior of Light, a blessing for you. As you face your final battle, look to the sky, see the thousands of lights, hope gathered here for you. The lights you see are a wish for your victory. They are prayers for peace, dreams of respite, and guiding stars to light the path you have chosen.
I don't see any other path here, except the one that leads to chaos.
No one is forcing you. Not now. It is you alone who must choose to take the path, or not.
My choice. And my fault if I fail. If I die.
Quiet. That is what it means to live a man's life.
What does that have to do with anything? You're grasping, Vox.
Ready yourself, warrior. Vanquish Chaos's minions, and cast wide the gate of hope.
Ok. Aí vamos para o labirinto. Final Loop é a parte final da primeira temporada. Mas vai demorar pra chegar. Aí vamos lá. Começa. São várias áreas, uma de cada elemento. Bem longa, tem história no final de cada uma que a gente ganha uma carta que vai precisar usar obrigatoriamente mais pra frente. Ok, aqui tem história. Embora eu não sei se é porque é a primeira parte que eu chego seguindo aqui, ou se aqui obrigatoriamente tem, ou seja, se eu fosse pra outra área também teria alguma história. Mas enfim, vou fazer um corte. Ok, vamos lá. Deve ter um diálogo aqui. Acho que é em texto, inclusive. Talvez. Depois desse baú. Então deveremos usar essas joias para abrir o caminho adiante. Você entendeu? Você finalmente começou a entender essa coisa de teste. Por que tudo em Palamecia tem que ser um teste? E esse não é qualquer teste, é um pouquinho mais difícil do que o que você já passou até agora. Cada um desses labirintos tem seu próprio truque para você manter. Então, talvez eu não devesse estar aqui para começar. Bom, isso você que deve decidir. O que eu precisava? Outra dose de autorresponsabilidade. Ok, precisa ficar coletando itens e precisa viajar, ficar viajando para os outros labirintos. Que lá você consegue o item que abre aqui. Pega um item aqui que abre aqui, por exemplo. E só no finalzinho uma área que aparece mais ou menos aqui, que tem história. Então vou fazer um longo corte, tem muito caminho para seguir. Ok, no final de cada área tem esse tenente do caos, que é o... Esse em específico é o Arquilich. É o Lich, o Kraken, Taimar e... Merolith, né? Acho que são esses. Bom, Merolith era o original, eu acho que aqui também é. É Taimar, Merolith, Lich e... Enfim. O quarto... Eu sempre esqueço o nome de alguém. Você precisa dessas cartas mais pra frente, então... É pegar agora... Evoluir... E... Usa o Ultimate. Porque vai precisar dessas cartas. Caramba, o limite da Meia, ela se mata. Enfim. Tem uns limites que são meio esquisitos aqui. É só mostrar o... Esse aqui é o Lich da parte da Terra. Acho que da última listagem que eu fiz estava faltando crack. Que são os fiends do Final Fantasy 1, né? Eles se tornam aqui. Aí você ganha a carta, que eu acabei nem mostrando, mas é importantíssimo usar essas cartas mais pra frente. Mais pra frente, daqui a pouco, inclusive, né? Nem tão mais pra frente. Vai ter uma cena agora. Bom, parece que eu sou vitorioso, mas eu vou admitir, isso foi mais difícil do que eu sou acostumado. Esses são os tenentes do caos. Pense como um fragmento de caos feito explícito para se livrar explicitamente para se livrar de você. Feito para se livrar de mim? Quer dizer, ser livrado por mim. Eu amo quando você age como o grande e bravo herói que o guerreiro da luz deveria ser. Estou feliz que você está animado. Estou lutando apenas para ficar vivo, enquanto dançando junto no tom do Vox. Ok, então vou fazer um corte e seguir para o próximo. Tenente do Caos. Ok, agora é a vez da Merolith. Na parte de fogo. Aí, ó, conseguimos a carta dela. Ark, Merolith, Ark Kraken, Ark Taimar, etc. Tem um Ark na frente. Essa com vozes.
The sky lightens. Your victory has brought even more hope to this world.
Don't let all that hope sweep you away.
I don't intend to be swept away. I intend to ride it. Recall the letters we found in the Runic Highlands?
The ones floating in the river. Yeah, from Sarah. Kind of.
They were letters from an old woman named Sarah to an old man. I believe you know who that old man was, if you think about it.
Sid, right? I had heard that Sid sent his old friend Sarah away from Palamecia to somewhere else.
That's right. The Sarah that Sid loved is living out there, in another world. And I have a theory. I believe that the world she lives in cannot create its own hope. So hope must be made here and sent there. That is the purpose of this world. When the warrior of light defeats chaos, this world becomes filled with hope. Only then does the gate of hope open. Surging, the hope made here rushes forth, leaving Palamecia and arriving at that other world.
Wait, the hope leaves? So what happens to Palamecia?
The light of hope fades, and Palamecia is left empty. The world forgets the warrior of light, forgets even the word hope. Despair covers all.
Okay, hang on. I thought I was supposed to be fighting for hope. If all the hope is gonna go away when chaos falls, Why fight?
To save the other world, of course.
What if I just don't open the gate?
That would be unwise. But I have a plan.
I sure hope it's a good plan.
I've tasted enough despair to know I don't care to savor it again.
Ok, aí terminamos o labirinto de fogo, faltam mais 2. Ok, fazer um corte pro próximo. Ok, agora o Kraken. E só vai ficar faltando um. Aqui está a carta dele. Vamos pra cena. Não sei se com voz, com texto. Mas enfim.
You already know everything. You can already end everything.
Echo?
What happens to this world and me? It's all up to you now. You guide this world's fate.
See, I thought you were the guide around here.
Listen,
Echo?
Palamisia is a mechanism for generating hope. When the Warrior of Light part of that mechanism plays his role, hope grows. Then, the light of that hope passes through the Gate of Hope and on to another world. The hope that the Warrior of Light makes illuminates many, many worlds.
Great. But in return, Palamisia loses her hope. What am I even fighting for? It's stupid. Everyone talks about hope this and hope that, but I don't have hope at all. Not even a little.
That's why you need to seek hope out. It's your story that makes the hope that Palamisia needs to function. But your hope is different than that. If you find hope, real hope, then you can change this world. You can change everything.
Oh, things will change when I smash this world to pieces.
That's the spirit. Smash it to smithereens. Smash!
Ok. Então vamos para a última parte. Depois seguir com mais história e mais coisa para farmar. E por fim, timar. Aí vai ter uma cena agora. E depois acho que vai demorar para ter mais cenas. E vamos lá.
Well, we need to figure out what comes next. We can take down Chaos, but that's just what Vox wants.
And if we really defeat Chaos, Palamisia will be without hope. Which is rather depressing if you think about it.
You sound happy enough.
Because I trust you.
That's a lot to carry.
So sorry. Forget I said anything. Warrior of Light.
That's a lot to carry too.
You could always quit. If the Warrior of Light were to abandon this world, maybe that would change things too.
And if it didn't? Or what if it changed things in a way we didn't want?
Then you'd change it again.
Easy for you to say. Or are you just trusting in my limitless potential?
It's not a question of your potential. It's a matter of your attitude. Were you to end up with a twisted, corrupted world, you'd break it again. After all, you don't have the patience to live quietly in a world that doesn't measure up to your high standards.
Thanks, I think.
Ok. Aí vamos para o Final Loop. Vai ter uma cena vindo aqui. Será que dá pra pular na batalha? Se der eu já pulo e já vamos pra cena. Vamos ver. Não dá pra pular, então vou fazer um corte aqui. Ok, então vamos lá. Depois da batalha. Final Loop. Ticket, sempre bom. Bom, não deveria demorar mais, agora que os tenentes foram limpos. Não deveria. Apenas vá pro centro agora. Isso será o fim dos testes? Não apenas dos testes, mas o fim de tudo, toda a ajuda que eu vou te dar. Eu posso que você se sente triste, né? Vá em frente, deixe suas lágrimas fluírem. Tudo vai ser sobre você, tudo é sobre você, né? Ok. Aí é um longo caminho, tem mais testes aqui. E precisa usar as cartas dos tenentes. Nessas partes aqui, o Arquivolite, Arquitimar, etc. Mas vai demorar para chegar na próxima parte histórica, que eu acho que é aqui, Sala do Trono. Então vou fazer um corte. Fazer um corte não, vou encerrar o vídeo por aqui. No próximo vídeo vamos usar pro Sala do Trono, que é o final dessa partezinha. E uma parte importante de história. Então, vou ficar por aqui. Obrigado por assistir e até a próxima.